Hello. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened with the stream there. Um, Very odd. It looks like there was an internet, a little server hiccup there. Not sure what happened. Apologies. Before I was in the middle of a game and I noticed that I got an alert that the stream had ended. Very, very strange. Apologies for that. I'm not exactly sure what happened, if that was a YouTube hiccup or what. First time I've had to do that with this stream, so I guess with YouTube it's a bit different where I need to make a whole different stream for it to work. Apologies. Bones, what's up? Sorry, you just caught at the wrong time. I don't know what happened. The initial stream died. I don't know if it was a YouTube server issue or what happened, but Happy New Year to you, Bones. I hope you're doing well. So I'm continuing on with Mutant Mudds, and I'm actually, I believe, I'm on the final 4 stages of the main game. Just one moment. But again, I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful holiday break. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it did go by fast. You know, I mean, time is, ever since the new life here with COVID, time has been pretty wild. No doubt about it. So yeah, I remember these stages now from the 3DS version. So these, yes, are the final 4 stages of the main game. Kind of pretty much put everything into place that you've been learning up to this point and puts them to the test. Hey Cassandra, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was looking at my streaming and I noticed had a whole bunch of dropped frames, and then I noticed it said the stream ended. So YouTube is a bit different than, say, Twitch, where YouTube, if a stream dies, you need to make a new one. Twitch, it's a persistent stream, so if it has a hiccup, you know, continue on and it'll just reload it. So sorry about that. Alright, so now I gotta watch out for these guys. I'm gonna go there. Alright, so these guys, I want to wait until they go to the left. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And again, these guys I don't really have to get. I don't have to worry about them. To be a completionist, though, I suppose. I could. Now, you notice these little wave lines. So those are instant death. So if I do touch them, I am a goner. I believe there's a secret if I boost up here, but obviously I don't have that power up just yet. And then the whole idea is to get 100 of these little sprites per stage. You wait for him to come this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I do want to have momentum going to these guys. 1, 2. As long long as I stay in between, I'm fine. Ooh. And I didn't listen to my own advice. Took an unnecessary hit. That is my fault and my fault alone. And that is my fault as well. I didn't wait for his sprite to disappear. And you know what? I deserve that. I deserve that. That was my fault for being too impatient. Thinking I can breeze through. And that's something that these stages will remind you that is not the case. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Absolutely, Bones. Do what you've got to do, my friend. I appreciate you stopping by, nonetheless. And that goes for anyone who's watching. It really is appreciated. Alright, so I want to wait for these guys to go to the left. 1, 2. Alright, so I got 2 of them. 1, 2. Want to wait for him to turn this way. Alright. I do want a running start here. Best way to deal with the hammers is to do the hover. If I'd followed my own advice, I would have gone through unscathed. Alright. So there's nothing right there. So I need to go here. Checkpoint, thankfully. So as you can see from that the background, I was right that if I did the boost, I would be able to get up there. Alright, so I got rid of him. So now we got the bomb guys, and that's a problem. Very unfortunate problem. And panicked. Luckily, I have the checkpoint now. There is a way to get that peak hit. There we go. Alright. So now the problem is going to be this guy. man. Well, that wasn't good. You know what, let's just retry. Because going back through all that would be too much. 1, 2, 3. All right. Ay, ay, ay. He is annoying. See, he just makes it harder because you think of the bombs he'll drop, and that's what throws off your timing. But we'll get through it. Or maybe not this exact moment. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, I might as well have taken it, because I got the checkpoint. So yeah, it does get tricky. There's no doubt about it. The developers sought it in them to make those evil bomb guys. They are evil. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But a few tries, and eventually we'll make it through. I didn't make the jump right. That was the only thing that prevented me from doing it. So especially with the normal jump, you have to be very precise with your timing. That's the one bottleneck. Oh man, he got me too. Oh man, that stinks. If it's not one thing, it's the other. 1, 2, 3. We'll get there though. The key here is to get a high enough jump where I can get him. So you don't want to add any unnecessary hits to your repertoire. And that's unfortunately what happened here. Just kind of stinks because getting that extra jump is tough. Or at least the extra height you need. Oh man, it was not one thing, it's the other. We will get there though. I know it. It is kind of, you know, it's a refreshing change of pace to, you know, games like Mega Man that were all about having these platforming moments where if you weren't on your game 100%, you would slip up. You don't really see that anymore, so it's refreshing to see, really. And see, I messed up there. Somehow I jumped too early. And then see, that was just... Alright, that wasn't good, so I should have just taken a hit. You linger too long, that's what's gonna happen. Perseverance will pay off, though. Alright, so I just gotta make sure he's going that way. Makes things easier. And that's the problem. Sometimes with the bomb, it'll throw my timing of my jump off. If you could get rid of the bomb guy, that would make this infinitely easier than it needs to be. But he's created for that sole purpose of throwing you off. There we go. After enough tries, you know, you'll get it. Anything is possible. Alright, getting close. 96. Last thing I want to do is fall off. 100. Alright, so what you want to do here is do that. Time your jump. And you will get there. Alright, so technically 2 stages left in the main game. And then I believe, you know, go through the credits and then you get to play as Granny. And then from Granny you can go revisit the other stages and find the hidden exits that you couldn't find before. Again, timing. Don't let these little guys throw you off. Just their very presence alone can throw you off. So because of your limited mobility options, I definitely feel the upgraded gun is the best way to go, because you can deal with enemies further away from you. Now these guys are where it becomes an issue, because now their sole intent now because he was a meanie, gotta get him, right? Alright, luckily there's a checkpoint. Alright, so now here, I want to be careful. That was lucky. Alright, so I definitely want to hurt them before they appear anymore. Again, duck is your friend. So now this one can be tricky. The closer I get, he'll swipe. I just want to hit him one at a time. Then just retreat. And there we go. And again, he's set up in a way so that he's going to get in my way. So what I want to do is I want to deal with him first, before I get all the sprites. There we go. Fortunately took a hit. But there is a checkpoint, so that does help. Now this guy is at the very edge, so I do want to time so that I don't get hit. They did program this specifically for it to be on the edge, so it does mess you up. So normally you had that dead zone, which was a safe place, and now this guy. And I just messed up. Just because I saw him. That's what happens. This game can mess with you in many ways. Right, so I want them to go this way. Again, same thing. Wait for him to slash. Turn around. 1. But I want to back away enough where the sword won't hit me. There we are. So again, this one, same thing. I want to... It's a short distance though, so I want to try to avoid. There we go. Got him good. Now I want to get this little guy. Stay in between. Stay in between. Getting impatient is what will get you hurt. I want to time this. I didn't time it well enough. So this is where the trade-off of having the power shot versus the extended hover would come in handy. Yep. Alright, didn't get that either. So I definitely want to do this on my way down. Duck if you have to, that'll give you some more safety. Again, wait for him to swipe. Move forward. 3 hits would be what takes him down. Took a hit there, unfortunately. Yeah, just wait. No reason to rush. The rushing is what will throw you off for your timing. The only problem is these guys now. They're always a problem. And I want to time it. There we go. Ugh. So close. There we go. Whew, close. That was to the wire. One false move and that would have hit me. Happy Friday, Happy New Year, etc. Yes. Alright, so this should be the final stage of the main game by all intents and purposes. And this is where it gets tricky. Look at this. Look at this. This guy's right at the start. But his mere presence is meant to throw you off. That's the whole idea. But it's alright. We could deal with him. Alright. Just duck. Again, the bullets are made to throw you off, but you're safe. As long as I'm over here. Alright, go over here. 1, 2. Luckily, I can get him. So notice all the slamming. That is a row of all hammers. So I'm gonna have to watch out for that. All right. Ooh, that's going to be a very tough jump. Wow. Made it. But I did not have full confidence that I would get it. Alright, so now this is where it's going to get tough, because now I could potentially take a hit here if I don't time this right. I'm only gonna have one chance to get all the sprites. And I messed it up. I can't go back and get them. I messed that up. Now I could, in theory, jump back down once I get the checkpoint, so I could do that. I would just have to remember to get back there. Alright. Back over here. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yet another one I missed. Oh, Lord. Well, checkpoint. Nothing I could do there. Alright, I gotta try to get these 3 in one go. And I hovered too late. Tricky, tricky. Gotta respect it, though. Gotta respect it. They don't make them like they used to. And when they do, it's a refreshing change of pace. But what else would you expect from the final stage, right? It has to be tough. I hovered too early. You know what? I can go to the right instead of dying. So I need to make a mental note of that. I won't die if I lean to the right. So you know what I can do? Oh, nope. That actually still isn't enough to work. So it's actually one shot or bust. Never mind. If I had the extended hover, I could do it. So actually it was quite tricky to get the timing on that. There we are. Ugh. I should have moved. Because now I've still got this to do. Up. Oh man. Alright. So you know what? I would just have to do this stage over and get those crystals on the way down. That'd be the easiest way to do it. Because that would just be too much at this point, so to try to retain my sanity in one level, I'll hold it for a second run. So if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. It is what it is. Like in the instance there. I missed one. It is what it is. I'll just have to get it on the second run. So yeah, getting rid of the turrets first is definitely the way to go. Which is why the power shots come in handy. Again, duck, duck. And if I duck, I can hit him, making this segment easier. So I'm at 87, we're getting towards the end here. Duck. Again, the whole idea with the foreground background is meant to throw you off. Get a pixel perfect jump. We are getting there, we are getting there. I don't want to mess this up. So what I could do, I mean, I could whiff a hit, so that's fine. But now the tricky part is the jump. Incredible work, you collected the last water sprite in space. There are just as many secret water sprites. That's right, 20 secret water sprites must also be found in our home world. Meaning those are the exits. The exits of the secret stages. So, I think... if I go to the main menu, no? Okay, so I can't get Granny just yet. Okay, so I think if I get 100, that might be the way to get her. Oh, he really threw me off there. It's all about throwing you off in these last stages. So I find the best way to do it is just hug here, duck, and just time it. There we are. Already got those, so I'm good. Remember, he takes 4 shots. Got rid of him. Time to jump. Hopefully I don't get hit before I take the checkpoint. So that was foolish. I should have been more cognizant of that. Because now at this point I'm going to get hurt. That would have been perfect. Oh man, I jumped too soon there. Now good. Tricky, tricky. Alright, so I just need this one. 1, 2. Alright. Just wait for him to shoot. Wait for him to turn around, that way I can get him. Alright, wait for them to turn around. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to try to shoot him while I'm hovering. And hopefully that gives me enough time to grab the sprites. So I need to time it. If I whiff a hit, there's a checkpoint. As long as I got 3 sprites. That's the important thing. Alright. So I just can't mess this part up. That's what I don't want, because the checkpoint's right there. There we go. Alright. So now I just need that one more sprite, which is with that other guy. As long as I'm careful, I should be good. So now I just need to get it. Wait for him to turn around. There we are. Getting rid of these guys is definitely the best thing to do. So again, I'm at 100 sprites now, so I just need to not die. So I need to be careful. It's funny because we're running right at 6 o'clock too, so this would be a good ending if I don't mess up. Right, duck. I'm not going to say I'm in the clear yet, because you never know. It's when you become overconfident is when the issues will happen. And this is what trips you up. It's the fact that there are things in the foreground and the background going on at the same time, which will mess you up. Alright. You would think this wouldn't be hard, but the timing... Just like I said. The timing. That's what got me. And I was right there, too. But we'll get through it. We'll get there. Just a hover shot while you're holding is the best way to deal with these guys. Timing. Just watch out. Always hug the sides. So that's always your safe spot. And try not to overshoot your jump with these little guys here. So you will take damage, and you don't want to do that. Now in this case, you kind of have to take it. And there we go, 100. Alright. So that's 28 out of 40. 2100. So I think Because in order to get the other things, I do need Granny. That's, inevitable, really. But I don't know, I might need to do the secret stages without Granny. And then I need to get those, because she said 20, right? So it's, let's see, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so 20, because there's 4 in each world, plus the 4 on the bottom, which would be 20. So I might need to do those first before I get Granny. But either way, we're at the 6 o'clock mark. So I guess I'll, I'll mull it over and see if, unless, those of you watching, if you feel you'd like me to continue with Mutant Mudds. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. It would really just be a matter of doing the hidden exits for these. So it would, for example, would be stage 1, 4, stage 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3-2, 3-3, 4-1, and 4-4. So those have secret exits I have not done yet. So, I could do that next week. If you like the look of Mutant Mudds and you dig it, I'm more than happy to do it. That way we can unlock Granny, and because Granny has all 3 power-ups. She has the hover, the extended hover, the power shot, and the vertical boost all in one. So it definitely is worth it to get her. Especially when you start doing the ghost stages, you really want her skills. Okay, well, I suppose we'll leave it at that. Look at that, making progress, 2100 points, 29 out of 60 total sprites. And again, that's including the... Normally it would be 40, but 60 because they added the 20 ghost stages. Because normally, if this was the 3DS version, I could actually switch between the boy and Granny right here on the title screen. But it seems that he is not available just yet. But yeah, that is our first video game club of 2021. And apologies for the stream dying out for a little bit there. I'm not sure what happened. Very, very strange. A little internet hiccup, I suppose. So, yeah, we'll be here every Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. with the exception of any holidays. But for the month of January, we're fine. So, thank you so much for stopping by. Any feedback or any type of criticisms are more than welcome, because again, this is new, and we're looking to see how we can maybe incorporate feedback for your benefit as well. So I will leave the comment section open for this channel, and again, I'm sorry that it's broken into 2 streams. YouTube, just whenever there's a hiccup, you have to make an entirely new stream for it to pick up again. So, yeah, exactly. First 2021 stream. How about that? It's funny how time flies. Cassandra, Bones, QQ, anyone else who popped in, haven't seen you since last year. Unbelievable, right? So, I hope you have a actually not first, but I hope you have a good, wonderful weekend. May it be kind to you. May it be positive. May it be beneficial. We could all use some positivity these days, and if watching me lose at Mutant Mudds is a little bit of part of that, then mission accomplished. We could all do well by spreading positivity and love to each other. So, thank you so much for those of you who stopped by to watch. Really do appreciate it. And just to remind you, every Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. right here on the Norwalk Public Library YouTube channel is the NPL Video Game Club. So we'll be, throughout the installments, we'll be playing different games and trying to just foster discussions and just, in essence, it's a safe space. There's a lot of toxicity out there in the video game realm, and none of that is here. This is a safe spot. No matter what type of games you play, no matter what your opinions are, this is a place where no judgment is made, and it's just a safe spot for you to come hang out, hopefully make some friends, engage, socialize, and have a good time. So on behalf of the Norwalk Public Library, this is Aldo signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and if you could be so kind as to spread the word, maybe share the video on your social channels, or just let some people know. If you know of any families who are, maybe diring for that video game content these days for their children, this is definitely a family-friendly stream, so send them our way. We'd love to get some new faces around here. So again, on behalf of the Norwalk Public Library, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful and safe weekend, and we will catch you next Friday. Again, right here, 4 to 6 p.m. So take care, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Goodbye.